His perfect life was a lie, but the truth broke my heart. Everyone thought my life was perfect, and that I was a perfect husband. I am a medical resident, hardworking, polite, and respected by everyone around me. My wife was proud of me, and our life looked like a perfect fairy tale from the outside. But no one knew the truth hiding behind that perfect image. I never talked about my past. It was something I deliberately buried deep inside me. Whenever someone asked about my childhood or my family, I would simply smile and avoid the topic. I used to say my parents died in an accident, and that I had no one left in this world. But that was only half the truth. The real story was much heavier, something I never wanted anyone to know. One day, everything changed. I left my phone on the kitchen table and stepped outside. A notification suddenly lit up the screen. If I don't get the money by tomorrow, your wife will find out who you really are and where you came from. My entire body went cold. My heart sank instantly. I just stood there staring at the screen. One question kept repeating in my mind. Who knows my past? And how much do they really know? I knew it was blackmail, but the real fear wasn't the money. It was my wife finding out the truth, because if she did, I would lose everything. I grew up in a very poor area, in an old shelter home on the outskirts of the city. I had no real family, only an elderly woman who took care of me like her own son. She fed me, raised me, and taught me how to survive. And there were a few orphan children there who slowly became my real family. Everything I am today is because of them. I became a doctor, I built a better life, but still I send most of my salary back to support them because they are not just my past, they are my life. But no matter how far I ran, my past never truly left me. And now, someone had found it and was using it to slowly destroy my peace. I started living in fear every single day. Every message, every call, every silence felt like a threat. I kept telling myself it would stop, but it didn't. And the biggest fear of all was my wife. She came from a wealthy, elite family. Her world was completely different from mine. I always believed that if she knew where I came from, she would leave me because I came from nothing and she came from everything. But life doesn't always wait for our fears to settle. One day, she stood in front of me. I couldn't even look into her eyes. I thought this was the end. I thought she already knew everything and that she was about to leave. But I was wrong. There was no hatred in her eyes, only shock and silent pain. I broke down completely and told her everything. My past, my pain, my hidden life, everything. I told her I never committed any crime. I only tried to survive and take care of the people who once saved me. She stayed silent for a long time, not a single word, just listening. Then slowly, she looked at me, and in her eyes there was no judgment, only understanding. That day, I realized something for the first time. There is no such thing as a perfect person. Some people are just fighting their past and quietly carrying pain that no one else can see.